What is going on, guys? I am Consumer Tech Review, and today I'm going to be counting down the top 5 tech accessories to upgrade your mechanical keyboard. And if at any point during the video you want to check out any of the 5 tech in this video, there's Amazon links below for the US, UK, Canada, and international links. I do got you guys, but let's jump into the number 5 spot. And that is the Delta Hub felt desk mats, coming in at only 45 bucks, so super affordable and definitely a cheaper alternative than the Grovemaid's mats. Now, even though this is a lower price than Grovemaid's, this thing does not compromise in terms of quality. All of the felt on top is a nice dark color. It's all good quality felt. And along the outside is all completely stitched, which is really cool. Then moving to the bottom, this thing actually has a bunch of tiny little rubber beads basically on there. So basically like a rubberized bottom that basically won't let the actual mat move. I'm extremely impressed considering this only costs 45 bucks. But the huge reason this is an upgrade for your mechanical keyboard is not just the way that it looks, although it does look awesome, but it's actually the sound dampening capability. So obviously, as we all know, felt is quite good at sound dampening. So when you lay your keyboard on this, one, it's gonna alleviate any vibrations, rattles, things like that. So one, it's actually gonna make the keyboard feel a little bit better. Second, it's gonna give that thocky sound to your keyboard. Now, obviously, if you have a crappy keyboard, it's not gonna make it sound amazing, but it will definitely do its part in making it sound a little bit deeper and taking out all those vibrations and sounds on your desk. This is actually bigger than you might think. This is why a lot of keyboard enthusiasts like these, as well as like TikTok and YouTubers that do keyboard ASMR, will almost always have their keyboards on either a desk mat or a felt desk mat. So yeah, that's a huge reason that this can upgrade your mechanical keyboard. But let's jump into the number 4 spot. And that is a wooden wrist rest, and I'm choosing them from either Glorious or Keychron, depending if you have a Keychron keyboard, and if you don't, then go with Glorious. And coming in at only 30 bucks, this is a great accessory that doesn't break the bank. Now, Glorious makes a bunch of different sizes and finishes, depending on if you have a TKL, 60% or full size or whatever, but they also make it in like a black finish or a more like golden finish. It's very cool, so definitely check out the link below. But if you have a Keychron keyboard like me, you can get the Keychron ones. They're not really that much different. It's literally a piece of wood that's cut, finished, and then they put rubber feet on the bottom and then they sell them, but they are really, really good. And if you think about, like, let's say a foam wrist rest, which I personally don't like as much because your wrists sink down into it, it seems like it would be more comfortable, but it's actually not, because it's more about hand position than actual physical comfort on your wrist, because your wrists are already fairly padded. The wooden ones, in my opinion, feel better and they look so much better. So if you take a normal foam one that's like gonna be 15 bucks, probably 15 or 20 bucks, for only like 15 or $10 more, you get a wooden one that looks way better on your desk. And I think it's just more supportive, not only for just typing, and it's a lot better for typing, but when I edit videos and stuff, it is a lifesaver on my wrists, and even while gaming, I find it quite comfortable. But especially if your keyboard is higher off the desk, like most mechanical keyboards are, with a few exceptions, like a YMDK K87, that's pretty close, but most of your mechanical keyboards will be pretty far off the desk, and getting that wooden wrist rest to actually elevate your hands, elevate your wrists, rather than getting some foam one and then squishing them back down, doesn't really make sense, and this one looks way better for only like 30 bucks. All right, moving into the number 3 spot, this is Butyl sound dampening rubber. Yes, I know it is not technically an accessory, it's a mod, but hear me out. One, it's only 15 bucks, so it is super cheap to do this to your keyboard, and it heavily enhances the experience of using your keyboard. So let's go over it. This is only 15 bucks. You get enough rubber that you could probably do 2 60% keyboards, and if you have bigger keyboards, that's fine. It's still only gonna be 15 bucks. You get this pretty big sheet of Butyl rubber. I used 1/8" instead of 1/16 because I really wanted this thing to be packed full, but basically all you do is take off your keycaps, unscrew your PCB, take it out, and then all you gotta do is trace out on your rubber with a pencil the actual case size, cut that with anything, scissors, X-Acto knife, whatever you want, cut that up, and then what you're gonna do is put it in the case, find where the screws go in, and then cut out that, then cut out a little thing for your USB-C, and then basically just put that rubber back in the case, put the PCB back over that, screw it back in, and put your keycaps back on. It is so easy and it's extremely fun, especially if you're new to modding or don't really know how to mod. This is a really easy way. You're not gonna break anything. You don't have to like do a whole lot. And it's actually a really fun way to get into modding. And basically what this will do is it will make your keyboard sound a lot more deep. It'll have that nice deep bassy sound. Now, other people put like cheaper foam or EVA foam or stuff like that. I went with the Butyl Rubber because this gives a much more thocky, deep sound to your keyboard, which I really like. This will also make your keyboard heavier, and while typing on it, it will actually have a distinctive difference in feeling, which is very cool. But that sound is the big thing. But yeah, for only 15 bucks, it's an absolute must. I know it's not an accessory, but it's so easy. It basically can be. And I will have a full video coming out soon on the top 5 ways to upgrade your mechanical keyboard super easily, how to mod it. So definitely subscribe below if you want to check that out in the future. But let's move on to the number 2 spot. And that is the Akko aviator style coiled cable, coming in at only 25 bucks. Yes, you heard it right. 25 bucks for an aviator style coiled cable. Now this features really nice metal ends. They are very high quality. And then you have that aviator connector that screws on. It's all metal. It looks awesome. And it's definitely a big way to make your keyboard look a lot more enthusiast grade, rather than if you just got a keyboard and you plug in the braided cable that comes with it. That is just a killer for me. I hate plugging in the like stock cables. They look gross, no one likes them. This cable is super budget friendly at only 25 bucks, and you get it from a really good company like Akko that makes a lot of really good keyboard accessories and just keyboards in general. There are also 6 different color combinations. Check the link below to actually check out all of them. I have the like blue and yellow one because I have another Akko keyboard that it matches perfectly with, but you should be able to find whatever cable you need to match your keyboard because they have a lot of really cool colors. The full length of the cable is 170 centimeters, which is really good considering the price of this thing. But yeah, for 20 bucks, this is an awesome way to easily make your keyboard look way better. But moving on to the number 1 spot, this is the YMDK PBT Keycaps, coming in at only like 30 bucks with a ton of different colors. These are absolutely the best PBT keycaps on Amazon for this price. It's super easy to install on your keyboard. All you do is just take off your keycaps and put these on. These will basically fit on any keyboard if you have normal MX style switches. So if you take a keycap off and it looks like a cross, it'll work. Now, not only does it change the appearance of your keyboard because of the different colors, obviously, but because it's PBT and it's thicker PBT, this will actually change the sound of your keyboard. Now, if you put that Butyl Rubber inside, you got the felt desk mat, and then you do this, this is gonna be a huge way to really change up the sound of your keyboard. They have 11 different colorways, so definitely check the link below to see all of the different colorways, and they all look really cool. I legitimately just wanna go and buy all of them and put them on all of my keyboards. They have great quality control, and they have really good consistency with text. All of the text, like A, S, D, they all look the same. They all have the nice same width. Beyond that, backlighting has really good consistency. A lot of times on cheaper PBT keycaps, there'll be like a brighter and dimmer spot, whereas these are very uniform and quite good. And as well, it's more common for PBT to have imperfections during the production. However, these, again, have really good quality control. But this is a huge way to upgrade the sound and look of your keyboard, and not to mention, it is super fun to do. Again, if you want to check out any of the 5 accessories to upgrade your mechanical keyboard, there's Amazon links below for the US, UK, Canada, and international links. I do got you guys. But yeah, I had a lot of fun making this video. There will be a full top 5 video, like 5 different mods that you can do to budget mechanical keyboards. Not enthusiast grade, not even keyboards that cost 100 bucks. We're talking about keyboards that cost 30 bucks and how you can mod them cheaply, easily, and have a lot of fun doing it. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video and it helped you out, help me out and throw a like below. And if you enjoy top 5, top 10 videos about keyboards, peripherals, or other things like that, I do a ton of that on my channel, Consumer Tech Review. So please consider subscribing below. But this was Consumer Tech Review, and I'll see you guys in the next video.